Before I did anything, I ran a little bit of Sigma's Persuade eyeshadow base over my whole lid because it cancels out any discoloration. Then I took a gel liner, and this is also by Sigma, and I kind of carved out that round crease shape I wanted. And I'm going just a little bit above my actual crease. And I used a Sigma eyeliner brush to do it. I know Sigma, Sigma, Sigma. And whatever's left on the brush, I kind of just feathered that outward. And then I took a flat Coastal Scents, like I think it's called a shader brush or something, and I took a matte black eyeshadow and blended that black outward, just making sure there's no harsh lines. And then to further blend that out, I took my old favorite, which is Sigma's Catch eyeshadow, and this brush is from Coastal Scents, a blending brush, and I just blended that out around the edges. Not going too far out, just making sure there's no harsh lines. And then I took a white base and I added that to the center just because I want to make that red I'm going to put on top really pop. And it also cleans up and makes sure, and you can make sure that line is really clean. This is NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Then the red that I used is a Sugar Pale Love Plus. This is one of the best red eyeshadows I've tried. It's a matte eyeshadow, and I just packed that on everywhere I applied that white color. And I really packed that on because I wanted it really opaque. Then on top of that, I added Violet Voss's Glitter in Rose, and I used their glitter glue as well, and I kind of just mixed it together and then applied it onto my eyelid everywhere I applied the matte red eyeshadow. And I really like it because it's not like full on chunky glitter, but it just adds a little bit of sparkle. Then for my lower lash line, I just added that matte black shadow again and kind of just kept it towards the outer corner and then working it in the middle. And then I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in black. And then I added a small, just a little bit of liner on top of my lash line just to make sure none of the red peeks through when I apply my lashes. For my face, first I applied the Benefit Porfessional primer in the matte one. I color corrected under my eyes using the NYX color corrector, and I applied it only where I need it and then blended that out. And then for foundation, I used the Makeup Forever HD stick foundation, which I absolutely love, which I don't normally like stick foundations. And I blended that out with a Real Techniques buffer brush. And then just applied my concealer as usual, and again like usual, I used the Sigma E40 blending brush to blend that out under my eyes. I just feel like it gives me a little bit more control and is a little bit easier to use, and it just blends out beautifully. And I usually use a beauty blender to blend out my forehead, my chin, and my nose. And then there was a bug or fly flying around. And then I just set under my eyes so it doesn't crease. And I could not for the life of me find my Sigma F30, I think it's F35 brush, which is one of my favorite brushes, and I still haven't found it. So I had to go ahead and order another one. And just to set my whole face, I use this Japonesqe finishing powder in the color 02. And these, the colors are really weird. It's like they don't have too many color options, but it is a nice powder. And then I really didn't want to add too much color to my face, so I used Benefit's Do the Hula liquid bronzer, which is something I absolutely love. Yeah, so I didn't want to add too much color, but I also didn't want to look dead, so I just applied a little bit of that. And then to contour my nose, I used the Ciate London Star Island bronzer. And I use a Sigma E35 blending brush to do this. And I don't know what the heck happened to the rest of the part where I was finishing my face, but I don't want to go back and re-edit, so I used Dallas on my cheeks as a blush and a BH Cosmetics eyeshadow as my highlighter. And for lips, I used Anastasia's Naked Liquid Lipstick. Then I just ran a little bit of clear Motives gloss over that. And then just to give it a little bit of dimension, I used Motives Pecan lip liner pencil and just ran that a little bit along the edges, the corners, and then blended that out, and that's it.